Hi, this is Deep, and I'm just making this quick video on for all the women's out there whom I really respect and would like to share few things with you about the women who have played an important role in my life and who have made me capable enough whoever I am today. So first of all, happy Women's Day and first woman who's obviously my mother and whatever I am today now, you know, a lot of people tell me that I'm just a copy of her with my face. That really feels blessed in itself. But why she matters a lot to me is because the kind of struggle she has faced when my father left, um, being such a small kid that time. I was in 7th standard, I remember. And the way she, uh, provided all the upbringings, good studies, food, a good, a lot of happy moments. I mean, I cannot be, thankful enough for all those things. And even whatever I have done for her, whenever the time, I mean, whatever we have when she was with me, I, I don't think that I have done even a percentage of her what she has done for us. So that's one thing. The kind of love that I got from my mom, the the kind of nature she had, like how to be so calm and to be so grateful, to be so helpful to others, how to welcome and how to be very strong when the tough time comes, how to overcome all those things. It's been commendable. I mean, guys, when we as a kid um, grow up, and and I'm not sure whether it's a generation gap or what, but we think that we are above of our parents. We think that we are more mature than them, and whatever they are doing to us, all right, is just okay, all right. I mean, they are not doing enough. That's how we think. We think that we can look up to the society change, but they cannot. But we, even I myself have done a lot of mistakes where I thought that my parents could not look up to those changes, but I was wrong. I was really wrong. It's in your mind that you think that's making you think that way, but it's not. If you just go and talk, things would be calmed down, both will understand, and there won't be any difference. Like I see a lot of kids ruling their parents, um, like the parents have to obey the orders, all right. That's how we treat. I'm not saying that the parents don't have any faults from their end, but it happens, all right. They are the reason that you're here today, all right. They are the reason behind every moment that you live, behind every success that you get. So of course the priority should be them, right? The priority should be them. The and there should not be any grudges, or or like you should think that way, that they don't understand you, or they don't look up to the change whatever you see in your life. Most of the times what I saw is, when I'm looking around, the kids, the family, everybody is sitting in a room but they don't have enough time to talk. you know um, I have seen a lot of times, like I really switched my job. I opted for remote working just to look after my mom, and I feel so blessed because whatever the time we had, it was so precious that I could 24/7 I could work and I could look after her. All right. So I really want. I'm not saying that I have done a lot of things. I mean, I'm the best son, I'm not saying that, but I think that, if I can think that way, you can also think that way for your parents, for your mom. Be there for them. Let them be your priority. Because you never know when the time, just gone, and they get aged. You get to married now, then you get busy in your life, then there's just ample of time that you get to spend with them. So I mean, that phase will come, but let not just don't let it come. If you will manage your stuff, if you give them priority, then you will realize that it's the best thing. It's the best thing to live with your parents, to give them time. I see just in one room, you're busy in your mobile, they are watching TV or whatever they are doing, and there's just a difference gap. Even you're living together, but you don't have a lot of communication, and that's a problem. It feels like just a formality, you know, that okay, I have to say goodbye, but when that distance comes, when that gap comes, when that you know somebody or the other leaves you forever, it becomes so tough. It becomes like what we just did. When we had time, we didn't spend, and now when the person is not there, we are missing them. Isn't it quite strange? Why don't you just realize those things now and try to cope up from your end? So I don't want this video to be a lecture for all of you out there, but I just thought that I should mention it that way, that you as a kid, you should give her time, to your parents, to your mom. So first, of course, my mom, who is one of the strongest I had, and I still have in my memories. I know she's there somewhere. She's in a good place, happy with some good health, and she's living her life well. So that's one. The second is the second woman that I'm very thankful is my grandmother. When I was a kid, I was very shy, with studies, and I was not that good enough. So she looked up everything, all basic mathematics, whatever I knew that time. She was the one who taught me, and all those brilliant games, which I wasn't at that age that I should be capable of playing, but she made me playing them. So a lot of credit goes to her. She was very strong and very disciplined, I must say, and very strict. So I grabbed all those things from my grandmother. From my mom, I got this loving thing, a beautiful heart. She used to tell me that I have a beautiful heart. I'm not sure about that, but now I believe it. She was right. And whatever your mom thinks for you, she knows everything before you even communicate with her. That's the power that mom has. And so of course there is nothing to hide with them. There is nothing you can even think of hiding. You might be thinking in your mind that you're quite smart, you made them fool, but you actually made fool of yourself. So I just have this quick request, that be there for them and spend a lot of time, and most important, respect them. Respect in front of your friends as well. I see a lot of kids, go out there in friend circle and hesitate a lot to introduce the parents. Maybe some can crack jokes like your parents this and that. Don't forget it, bro. Forget all those things. I mean, that hardly matters. It's all in your brain. All right. So don't be shy enough. Don't be in the comfort zone. Make themselves comfortable. Let them have their own space. So there's nothing they are going to spoil you. You are their kid, man. Come on. They look after your happiness. They compromise a lot. I have seen my mom compromising a lot for me. She could have done a lot better, but she chose to look after us. She could have spent her life getting married again, but she doesn't choose it. She chose to look after the kids, and that's how they are the most, you know, purest soul that our universe have. So that's one thing. The another women who I really admire is my Bua. She really had all those qualities that my grandmother had. She was also very strong, had a really tough time in her life, but the way she has looked out for her kids was just amazing. So I have such great examples. You know, I have seen a lot of women when I'm at work, working around. I have seen women like they are managing their family, they are managing their work, they are looking after their kids, they are doing a lot of stuff. I mean, they're cooking food as well for the family. I mean, as a man, I think we can't even do a percent of it, you know, looking after a lot of things parallelly and managing the other thing as well. It really next to impossible. I mean, you cannot cook for your food. You cannot just go and wash the utensils. You cannot go drop your kids out. But they can be at, they are available like 24/7. So come on, you know, a lot of respect has to be there for them. A lot of credit has to be there them, and most importantly, equality has to be there. You know, it's not like that a man should be compared with a woman or a woman should be compared with a man. There should be no comparison. Whatever we can do in our space is okay, but whatever they do in their space is remarkable. That's the thing. So there shouldn't be like a man can do this or a woman cannot do this. It's completely false. I mean, it's a bullshit. If you're talking that way, it means you're not a man enough. All right, be there for them. Be there for them. Praise them that they are really beautiful, rather to look them at, you know, the other way around, or crack jokes out of them. Be there to respect. Be there to be humble enough to help. Be there to encourage them that they are equally important. They are equally important in every terms. Whatever we can do, they can do as well, and they can do it better. So that's my thing, and my warm regards to all the women out there who are doing so much for their family, for their kids, for, you know, for the society and everything. I know that without you, this universe is just, you know, half complete, or I cannot even imagine my life without, you know, my women's around. There are a lot of women to be thank enough in my journey who have made me successful. My partners, my co-workers, my sister. I mean, it's been so brilliant enough. Whoever I am today is just because of them. So happy Women's Day once again, and I hope that you guys get all the happiness in the world that you deserve, and just stay strong enough. I know that you go with a lot of challenges, a lot of situations where really someone can give up, but you chose not to, and you come over with. That's the quality that you guys have. So once again, thanks for watching this video, and respect her. She deserves a lot. Just respect. Thank you.